Oh, hi there. Yep, it's me, Skip Sharp, W9REL, Wisconsin Aries Races Assistant Section Emergency Coordinator for Training. Try to say that 5 times fast. I'm just working on another training bulletin here, a little short one. Let's just get that started.
Okay, I have to push this button right here. Oops. Or, in the words of the esteemed Prophet Pogo, occasionally a ham radio operator may experience a hiccup. Egad, he's suddenly off the air. Oh my word, what shall he do? Well, the fact is, he may become, shall we say, confused, or perhaps even perplexed. And this means he could just do the first thing that comes to his head, and that leads to
bad practice.
Say, for instance, an inexperienced station operator fails to explore a workaround solution. Almost all problems have a workaround, and we're hams, for goodness sakes. We're noted for being resourceful. We should find and exploit a workaround whenever possible. Worse yet, the station operator may just give up in a panic, and that's probably the worst thing he could do. Or he or she may look to another ham to solve the problem. This is a double-edged sword. As senior operators, we should and we want to share our experiences, our expertise, and our training with less senior operators to help them become better at what they do. After all, they're the ones coming up behind us. Being a mentor in ham speak is called Elmering. It's a very good and time-honored practice. However, there is the possibility that an operator will become overly dependent upon an Elmer to solve all their problems without developing a solution independently. And this is a
bad thing.
Okay, let's look at some better practices. For heaven's sakes, don't give up the ship. As I said, we're ham radio operators. We're known for our ingenuity, so be ingenious. Find a solution and implement it. Remember that duct tape and spit and baling wire are always in play. Bear in mind that as ham radio operators, we have a job, and our job is to deliver our served agency's messages. We can't do that if we can't keep ourselves on the air. When confronted with a problem, take charge. Take matters into your own hands. We have the tools. We have the brains. Don't be afraid to engage both. You may have to find a replacement piece of equipment, say a new radio, or perhaps some new feed line, or whatever. Fill in the blank. Blank, get it? Okay, moving on. Maybe you can find an alternate station to take your traffic. Now, even if that station can't pass the traffic on to its final destination, maybe they can find a station that can. Maybe you need to try another frequency or another band, or another mode like, say, WinLink or CW. If known solutions don't seem to be working, don't be afraid to try the unconventional ones. If it's in service, you can try the phone. All right, okay, settle down out there. I hear the cries of, if it's not RF, it isn't ham radio. Well, the fact is that not all solutions need to involve ham radio. Maybe a message can move by Mars, or shares, or another Oxcom partner, or even the phone. If it's available, give the internet a try. We have some neat stuff on the internet to use, like Echolink or WinLink. And we also have NBeams. You might consider sending a runner with what I hope is a legibly printed copy of the message, and assuming that the message recipient is within range of the runner. Or you might even consider getting off and delivering the message yourself. So let's summarize the key points in this training bulletin. For goodness sakes, don't give up the ship. Things will occasionally go wrong, so be resourceful. Be a ham. Don't panic. Take a breath. Assess the situation. Trust your intuition and your abilities. And don't always count on your Elmer. Having assessed the problem, try some known solutions. Explore the problem. Develop and execute a workaround. If it's an equipment problem, repair it or replace it, and by all means, don't forget the duct tape. If necessary, be prepared to reroute your traffic. If you run out of known solutions, don't be afraid to try the unconventional ones. If it's working, use the phone. We all have one these days. And make best use of our internet tools. If it comes down to it, use a runner. And as a last resort, go yourself. And finally, remember that as communicators, our job is to support our served agencies by getting their messages through. Well then, I hope you enjoyed this little training bulletin and maybe found some useful information in it. Amateur radio is a marvelous hobby. Make the most of it. 7-3 all. This is W9REL out.